we have fresh masa here that we can make our own tortillas. This is, again, advanced. So if you're an advanced type of person, these are actually 1 ounce balls of masa that you can buy from your local grocery store, and then a tortilla press that you can purchase. What we've done here is we've actually used a little bit of plastic that comes from a liner from a trash bag. It actually works the best with that. So obviously it's an unused trash bag. We cut it into a square here. And you're just gonna flatten it. You're gonna pull it off. And then now you have your tortilla. And then we would put it inside of a pan, and then we would cook it just until it gets, so you don't see it shiny anymore. It gets kind of that dull look to it. And now this is what the cooked tortilla looks like here. And this is what we're gonna use to make our carnitas here. So, sometimes people don't like corn tortillas. We also have a flour tortilla here to use. And again, street tacos, we use the nice 4-inch tortillas. It's supposed to be 2 or 3 bites only when you go to do this. That's so you can say I can have 4 or 5 tacos instead of just 1. So now we have our carnitas prepared, and you can see how nice and beautiful they are looking. We are going to get a couple of tortillas and put down on our plate. We're going to add our carnitas here, just right in the center, right there. So then traditionally with carnitas, we would use a tomatillo salsa, which we're just going to put a little bit on here, on each one. A pickled red onion. So what we've done is we've taken red onions and then we've pickled them with vinegar and lime juice. It gives a nice, pretty, bright color there. And then we're going to use a little bit of cotija cheese, which is kind of like a salty Mexican cheese here, almost like a Parmesan, if you will. And you can see how it's nice and like little nuggets there. And now that we have that, we have our guacamole that we've made earlier. We're just going to put a little dab right on top there. Doesn't that look fantastic? So here's your first course of carnitas street tacos. Another item that we can make easily with the carnitas is a nacho. And what I've done here is I've actually pre-melted some cheese on some tortilla chips. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take the carnitas and we are going to put those over the top. So a lot of times people may use ground beef or something like that to make the tacos, taco nachos or those type of things, or maybe chicken. And we're just going to use the pork carnitas. And now we have all these great ingredients that we had already made before. So we're going to add just a little bit of pico de gallo, a little bit of cilantro and onion, a little bit of the cotija cheese, green onion, if you want to put beans on there, you can put black beans, or you can use a little bit of refried beans if you want. A little bit of radish, just for a decoration, a little bit of crunch there. And then of course, you gotta put your guacamole with that too. And again, you can put your favorite toppings on top of there anytime you want to do that.